What's up, Wildflowers? It is Saturday, October 11th. I want to thank Violet for subscribing yesterday. I have a brand new subscriber to my Ko-fi page. If you want to unlock more full readings, you can become a subscriber at ko-fi.com/dandelionland. It helps support what I do here. It helps support growing my dreams and goals. So I did want to start today with a big, huge thank you for your support, Violet. I'm going to call her out because I almost feel like this card is for her. But it's for all of us. I pulled a collective card for Saturday the 11th. So we got the Scorpion. And the Scorpion is the fire element in this deck. See this little scorpion tail here. And he's got the red and the big orange and the yellow. And if you think about it with the chakras, that's the lower three, the first three chakras, right? The root, the sacral, and the solar too. So the Scorpion, when in balance, is fiery and passionate and creative. And their goals will be just the forefront of everything, right? Like, get out of their way or you're gonna get stung by their stinger. I have another deck that has the Scorpion, and the Scorpion card is described in that one with the story of how they mate, and I hope I'm getting this right. The male Scorpion will do this like little mating dance, like, hey, I like you. And if the female Scorpion gets annoyed or doesn't like him, she just stabs him and kills him. And so it's about like setting boundaries, right? And putting your goals. So we've been talking a lot about creation. And so this card could be calling you to embrace that Scorpion energy, right? Like, embrace that, like, your root. Embrace what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel centered. Build that foundation. That is the most important thing right now. I talked yesterday about people who aren't going to believe you, right? Like when you act as if, when you start making these changes, they're going to try to push you back into that comfort zone. And it's not all malice, right? Like, a lot of people, they just worry about you. And so they're like, no, get back in there where you're safe, where your root is, right? But when we expand that comfort zone, we expand that root, right? Like, because when we step outside of our comfort zone, we get that anxiety feeling, right? Like, we get that, like, okay, this isn't where I'm meant to be. This isn't where I'm comfortable. But it doesn't stay that way. The secret is to keep pushing through, because what happens is eventually that little box that is our comfort zone, it expands to find us again, because that's our aura. That's where we exist. So when we step out of it, it's going to expand to find us again. And then our box is bigger, right? And then we can step out again. And you keep doing that until your comfort zone is just infinite, right? Like, those people that are just comfortable wherever you put them. Wherever you put them, whatever situation you put them in, whoever they're with, they just blend, they just fit in. They just always look confident and put together. The secret is they probably aren't, right? They just got comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's the secret. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Be unstoppable. If something is in your way, stopping you, step it with your Scorpion thing and then keep going, right? Because we're expanding that root. We're expanding that comfort zone. And we're living in that place where we are passionate, where we are creative, where what we do lights us up. And then the solar right here, that's our gut, right? Like, that's where our confidence is. That's how we carry, we will carry ourselves in that essence of being comfortable, being uncomfortable, in that essence of that fiery passion, we will carry ourselves with that, and that will build our confidence, right? Because the solar is also fire. Like, it's digestive. It's physically, it's where our digestion is. It's that digestion health where it's where we are processing things. It's where we are using it to fuel, right? You eat something, your digestion does its thing, and it transfers all that, the vitamins that need to go to your brain. It gets rid of the waste. It puts all those nutrients inside of your body again, right? And it does that same thing when we expand spiritually, when we expand in our career, when we expand in relationships, right? So the Scorpion embodies someone who is so fiery and passionate that they are just unstoppable. But out of balance, if you fight that fire turns inward, and it turns into anger. It turns into jealousy. It turns into that negative space that you get into, right? Like, because the blessing and the curse of feeling things so deeply is you feel that joy. You feel that motivation. And that makes you unstoppable, right? Like, the blessing is that when joy and happiness comes in, it's tenfold, right? Like, nobody is happier than somebody that embodies this fiery Scorpion energy, right? Like, nobody is having more fun than them. Nobody is more confident, more bold than them, right? But then, out of balance, that anger, that jealousy, that sadness, that disappointment, that gets embodied tenfold, right? And so the trick is to embrace all of it, right? Because it all has something to teach you. If nothing ever mattered, his last name is escaping me, but I just watched something with Gary, I think it starts with a V, and he said, if you're lucky enough to have a child this weekend who is going to be crying because he lost his soccer game, don't tell that winner that it doesn't matter. Don't tell him that it's just a game, right? Because as parents, we're so quick to like run to our kids and be like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's okay. Don't feel those negative energies. It doesn't matter. But we rob them of that fire, that disappointment, because that disappointment fuels. That's the secret. Because you can use the disappointment to spiral and be like, F it all. I was never meant to play that soccer game, right? I was never meant to build this career. I was never meant for this relationship. This relationship is crap now. Like, this job is crap now. This house is crap now. When you feel those things so deeply, all of a sudden your blessings seem like curses. That's out of balance. But if you use that disappointment to say, this does matter, right? Like, this does suck. It sucks that I lost that game. I'm disappointed. Like, I wanted to go have ice cream with my team and celebrate a win. And, now we're that much farther from the playoffs or whatever. It sucks. It sucks. Right? All right. Cry about it. It's okay. Like, really, honestly, cry about it. It's okay. Crying is cleansing. But then you use that disappointment. You say, I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't want to feel that anymore. What do I need to do differently? Could I have practiced more? When I missed that goal, was it because I wasn't using this technique that my coach taught me? I'm using a sports analogy and I'm not a sports girl. You use it. You learn from it, right? So use it, learn from it. I'm going to pull some more cards. on the Ko-fi page. So if you want more, become a supporter. ko-fi.com/dandelionland. And I'll see you there.